Hey everyone, Vitaly here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my personal strategy for making money with Pinterest. And this strategy basically involves having a Pinterest page, creating a lot of pins for it, and getting a lot of clicks from my Pinterest page to a website that runs ads. And the more visitors I get to my website from Pinterest, the more money I make from the ads. So here's actually a quick overview of what this looks like before I get into the details. This is an overview of my Pinterest accounts report. You can see that there's an overall performance since the beginning of this year till today. And what you're looking at, and what you want to look at in this case, is the outbound clicks area, which says 20.74K, which is 20,000, almost 21,000 visitors basically. And you can see the chart over here that represents the outbound clicks. And these are clicks that came from Pinterest to my website. And it was steadily rising. It did drop off a little bit, and that's because the season of travel and hiking and outdoors tends to die down a bit more when it comes to the end of the year. And we just literally had an election here in the States, and there's also Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. But usually this is something that fluctuates throughout the year, and towards the end of the year it dies down a little bit, then picks back up. But that's why you're seeing this here. But anyway, the point being is around this period, I was making maybe about $25 a month when it comes to the traffic that was coming from Pinterest to my website. And here it is. It's called the Nature Seeker. So this is the website that's receiving traffic from Pinterest. And each of these pages that are blog posts that I created, they have ads that are activated on them from a company called Mediavine. And so the basic idea is that the more visitors I get to this website, whether it be from Pinterest, whether it be from other sources, I am making money. And it's generally about $30 for every 1,000 visitors I get to this website, whether it be to this page or any other page or blog post on my website. And here's actually a quick look at my Mediavine income report. Last month I made nearly $600. And so this is something that is slowly rising. And overall, this is not straight up from Pinterest. This is from multiple sources, one of which is Pinterest. But basically, that's the idea. That's the strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you in a bit more detail in this video. And so this is a strategy that does have potential. It works, and it is something that does take time. So before I get into the details of all of that, let me just quickly say that if you're new to my channel, basically a quick introduction into myself. My name is Vitaly, and I make money online full time, one of which is through Pinterest. I just shared with you my example. I also make money through affiliate networks like Commission Junction. You can see it over here. I also make a full-time income from other networks, but I do have a wide range of experience when it comes to making money online, and I share this information with you on this channel. Now, what I will include at the bottom of this video are links to two different resources. The first one is a much more comprehensive Pinterest strategy overview that you can start following besides the one that I'm sharing with you here. If you're interested in getting started with it, it's free to sign up to check out that video, and then there's resources to help you get started with that, to not just learn about Pinterest, but to also make money online in general. That's the first one. And the second one is a free email course that I created, which you can sign up with for free, and you'll be taken through several lessons that talk about how I make money online, to teach you the fundamentals of it and give you action steps that you can start taking. So be sure to check them out. They're both free to get started with. So that's the basic message that I wanted to get across. But getting back to the main subject of the video, let me dive a little bit more deeply into this strategy. So overall, the basic idea is you create a Pinterest account on a subject that is very visual. In my particular case, it's nature related. It's a very visual type of niche. Here's actually a quick look at my page in Pinterest. You can see that there's a lot of different pins that I post. I post about 5 to 10 a day, and each of these pins link to different blog posts on my website. Some of them link to this one that you're seeing right now. Some of them link to this one, or I have like over 300 blog posts here. So you want to mix things up when you have a lot of blog posts, which is why I create different image pins that link to different blog post pages so they can get different traffic. And so on these posts, when I get traffic, again, ads get activated, and the more visitors I get throughout my overall site, the more money I make from that ad revenue. In addition to that, I also have affiliate links on my blog posts. So for example, this one over here, Beginner's Guide to the Pacific Northwest. See, it says things to do, and there's a link over here. This is an affiliate link that takes people to TripAdvisor, and there's tickets that they can buy, flights, and it's basically a travel affiliate program, and it's connected to Commission Junction, which is called CJ. Here's some of my income reports from that. So I am making a little bit extra from this, and it is slowly rising, but it's just, a little bit of investment here and there, a bit of a nickel and dime kind of thing. But you know what? I like experimenting. I like trying these things out. Some things that I do to make money online give me a full-time income. Some give me a little bit, some give me like just pennies, but that's okay. It adds up, right? So basically with the Pinterest strategy, again, I have a visual niche, which is nature. Number two is I post about 5 to 10 pins every single day on nature, and they're diversified images, so I don't post the same images every single time, and I link them to my website, the different blog posts on my website. So the more pins that I make every single day, the more potential reach that I have with my Pinterest account, and the more clicks that I can get through that reach from Pinterest to my website. And so that's the basic idea behind the whole strategy. And so consistency is a very important thing within this whole subject that I'm talking about, because in order to keep seeing growth in Pinterest, at least in my personal experience, one of the major things that you need to do is keep posting pins consistently. So 5 to 10 a day, which usually takes me about 15 to 20 minutes, is what I personally do. And as your channel reaches more, it gets more reach and stuff. Like right now, I have 1.2 million monthly views, but this is in terms of impressions, not clicks. So this is a bit of an inflated number. The truth is, I get about maybe 4,000 to 5,000 clicks a month from my Pinterest account to my website, which if you multiply by $30, that's how I got the range from somewhere between $100 to $200 a month from the ad revenue that I get from Mediavine. So that's how it works. Now, if we look at the graph over here, this is something that is slowly growing. Yes, there is a period where it's coming down because, like I said, it's towards the end of the year, but it is something that picks back up, and I'm just doing this consistently. I have my Pinterest account on nature. I keep posting pins consistently, and I keep doing this over and over and over again. Most of the ones that I post are not going to get as much reach as I would like them to, but there are those that will, and they will get consistent evergreen exposure, impressions, clicks, saves, likes, and subsequently clicks to my website. And so that's just the basic idea behind it. Like in the beginning of the year, I was making about $20 to $50 a month, and now it's about $100 to $200. And so as long as I keep doing this, I mean, that is something that snowballs into. It's kind of like you're investing into a long-term project here where you can potentially make good money down the run. And so, today, currently it's about $100 to $200 a month, but 6 months down the line, a year down the line, this could be $500 to $600,000 down the line. And it's also something that picks up much more. So, this is a snowball effect and something that does take time, but in my opinion and experience, it's well worth it. Because it's free traffic, basically. So that's the general overview of how I make money with Pinterest. I'm going to be finishing up the video on that note, and also saying once again that if you are interested in learning more, there's 2 resource links that I will leave below this video. Both of them are free to get started with. The first one is a much more thorough explanation of the Pinterest strategy, as well as action things that you can start doing to start doing this yourself. This does involve having a website as well, and I do recommend that because a lot of people put all their eggs into one particular basket, whether it be with Pinterest, whether it be with some kind of other source, and I don't personally not a fan of that, because the thing is, what happens if your Pinterest account gets shut down? What happens if something happens to your website? You want to have multiple sources, which is why I have a website, and I have different sources of traffic leading to that website. From Pinterest, I have it from Facebook, I have it from Bing, I have it from Google. And so that's how these results are coming in. And so I'm continuing to build that up, so it continues to build up the revenue of the site. And so that resource that I just explained, the first one, that'll help provide you with a website, not just a Pinterest overview of how to do this and action tasks that you can start taking, but also an overall way to build your online business through a website, through Pinterest and other sources out there. And the second resource is my personal course that I created that teaches you what I know about making money online, so you get good fundamental knowledge on that subject there. It's also free to get started with. Be sure to check that out. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.